Dr. Ramsey, you are one of the leading churchmen here from the Anglican Church in Cairo, and we have had a discussion with you on relations with Europe. What do you think Europe must do to support Egypt?
There is a lot to do. Actually, Europe needs to think of the people in Egypt. As I'm representing the Christian sector in Egypt, I would like to serve my people here. So I would also invite others to serve my people in Egypt. So my appeal for Europe to come and see the actual needs for the people in Egypt. The actual needs for the people in Egypt is to develop themselves. And if you would find a way to help people to develop themselves, either as human beings in their normal life, for their education, for health, for development areas, I believe that will be great. Also to support Egypt politically. We are very concerned about the circumstances that are happening now in Egypt, and we would like to be agents for peace. That's why we keep our links with the government, with all the parties, with all the key persons in working on the ground here in Egypt. And we would like Europe to support the church also, not directly only to the people, but to support the churches in Egypt as agents for reconciliation and agents for developing the human beings in Egypt.
And as far as the aid to the people is concerned, we have been also to Upper Egypt, and we have seen the difficult circumstances for people there. Would you suggest that Europe helps there with projects?
Yeah, I believe educational, health and social and developmental projects are very, very important for the people in Upper Egypt. I also want to stress upon the needs for improving the infrastructure of the land, of the community, and this infrastructure would affect deeply the life of people. And I know that there are many NGOs who work for developing the awareness, the political awareness among people, and how they think in the political situation and raising their awarenesses and towards their rights in voting and sharing in the political life. I know there are many NGOs who work upon this, but I believe a lot of money should be spent for raising the health services, improving the health services and the educational facilities that are available for people there.
And as far as politics is concerned, it's always maybe difficult for a churchman to express too much on that. But we have had an exchange of views on the Muslim Brothers. What do you think about how Europe was dealing with the Muslim Brothers?
I believe from what we hear, the reactions of the Europeans towards the Muslim Brotherhood, I think there was some sort of narrow scope of seeing the problem, that they saw the problem through just a narrow word called democracy. And I think democracy is a way to achieve a better life. So if we used beside democracy some other ways to achieve better life, I think this is very important. But if we kept focusing on the word democracy and offending all those people who work through other ways, I believe this is not good. So the European people need to look at the needs of the political entities in Egypt to support the people, but by encouraging them to go through the future map and the roadmap in regular steps. And we, as Anglicans here in Egypt, support very much this roadmap and support very much the president and the government in achieving the next referendum and elections that will complete this process of democracy. By those next elections, we just achieve part of the needs. The rest of the needs is to help people know the values of work and know the value of being reconciled to each other. So working on other things than democracy is very important. And I also call and invite the European to be careful when supporting some parties, and especially when they support some Islamic streams in their own ways, because sometimes they claim that they work for democracy, but actually they work for their own religious state. This is the very serious point.
So could you say that Egypt is now on the threshold of a new era, a new period in the whole society, and that Europe should support this development?
Yeah, we are in the middle of a huge process of developing our countries. I read the constitutions that have been a matter of referendum last few weeks, and that constitution gave a very good part of it for the rights of the human rights, and that amazed me very much. And so working for the human rights is very important, and if you supported us in this, this will be like an adjuvant agent for the work of the church, because when the church work for the welfare of the human being, this welfare for the human being is not just a religious matter, but it's also a political, human right matter, and that's all.
Well, thank you very much for your answers to the questions right in front of your beautiful cathedral, and I do wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.